is not about, and like I said it, we are law-abiding people. We are law what? Abiding people. Nobody should push us to the wall. Police people, you are here.
Law-abiding people. Bunch of political, criminals and the political jobbers. It is what it has become. Is well paid and well funded by Tifnumbu. Do you know that in the last 15 months or last 14 months, with Wike and his FCT has been the only one that has actually withdrawn over 2 trillion naira. There is no state in Nigeria that has gotten such money. No state that's made such money. But with Wike, he has gotten 2 supplementary budgets. There is another one they are pushing for him now. That is the one that he said he wants to build houses for judges and all of that. Apart from the budget, between September last year and May 2024, where the Wike has drawn more than 1.2 trillion naira. It's like Tifnubu is deliberately rolling out cash and all of that. All he has to do is just to ask under different disguises and all that. Last year, he single-handedly requested for 1.2 trillion naira supplementary. It's not part of the budget or anything. No. And so far, so good. He's got so much money that they've kind of drawn for him like a war chest. And he has enough to actually fight that Fubara politically. That, in fact, with the level of poverty in that contraption right now and criminality as well, right? He is so loaded. And that is why he feels that way. I want you to listen to the rest before we go to another thing. Like I said, it was in his element. His back, all his powers were there. Those, Autumn, all the G-string guys, the new one that is a new signee, Fintiri, and others like that, former senators, current senators, and all of them, they loaded them to River State. And he dressed for the occasion that way. This is the concluding part.
I cannot serve your boy. I cannot serve master and serve boy at all. Now they are not even waiting. They are even rushing after the servant, the boy. They are not even waiting for the boy to call them. They are now rushing to the people don't have integrity. Don't ever you think that they are fighting me. They are not fighting me. I'm too big. I'm too big. If you don't recognize somebody who is bigger than you, then you know you are sick. And far. All of them put together, they cannot stand it. When people said they will put on here, I told them, if you come here and put on, how did you go enter a cold place? Not so. Now they cry. They cry now. They cry. Now you go find trouble. And that is sleep up so. They don't wake up. We're there on our own. Somebody come the post. They go put on. That's okay. Since you get hand to put, who to get hand to put? I'll never begin below now. I'll never begin below. Instead of them to concentrate on how they will win elections in their state, then they go meeting for another place. They talk about River State. Now who lose now? I have never seen a situation like this. You get the exam. So I need to concentrate for the exam make you pass. If they go to students' protest, protest don't finish now. Exam don't start. Not the failure. Then you say, my teacher make me fail. My teacher make me fail. Don't be fail by yourself. Roland in trouble so now we go, Roland When they go for TV, they call my name while not do anything. So I make them fail. That time when they go other states, for any group, for Taraba, for this, you know they say, election day. You don't know. Don't carry a problem. No one will give you a problem. Now you give yourself a problem. And this is a lesson to other people. Don't touch River State. It's a special state to God. When you see our legal team, you know you have a legal team. Not be somebody, okay? And I go fight people. It's what you know about the matter when you go fight people. When you lose, you come back and say, so something happened. Tell yourself the simple truth. We'll continue to be victorious. If it was money, they would have just sorted out here now. It's not correct. But because God is with us, because our hands are clean, because we believe in the unity of the state. That's why it is difficult for them to carry out their nefarious actions. Today, to tell you how devilish they are, they send some boys with dynamite to come and dynamite here. Police arrested them last night. And let me say clearly, police, this one is not known. This one is prudential. CP, this one is what? Prudential. Like I said, we take high this one again. Where the Minister of FCT, governors were coming, they mobilized to dynamite the place, and they are caught. Let me see our CP will tell me there's order to release them. By releasing them, you are encouraging crime in the state. I have told people that nobody has monopoly of causing violence. The mere fact that we choose to know, to play according to the rule of law, to be calm, not to turn our state where investors will run away. And that's what we'll continue to do. And that's what we're saying, for whatever it is, we'll continue to support the administration of the president of the country. I can come home. I can come home any day. Why? I stand tall to challenge anybody in this state, local government by local government. Even those who are following whoever they are following. I did everything to their communities. I can challenge anybody.
Save all of the stress of listening to all of that, okay? But that's how he enjoyed his weekend. And probably if you begin to probe how much that actually cost him, because it's all about money. That's what Asari Dokudom said. that is an ATM. He has deep pocket. So much money. The one they looted from Rivers, and the one he is currently sitting on in Abuja, which if tomorrow they go drop his name, Bakam, he is going to run away from Nigeria. That same guy. I know, like, Kolu won't probably drop his name, like, he won't drop him. He's, he's a willing tool in the toolbox of Tifnumbu. Or if for any reason they drop his name, bam, it would disappear. All that bragging, all that Greg, all those things, it would disappear. But here is what Fubara had to say after all of that. He was like, well, I won't give them my kidney, I won't give them this or that to govern this state. And in fact, he said he's building one psychiatric hospital in Obiakpo local government area where Wike come from. Because very soon, Wike is going to probably need it. Listen.
But we have to move on as a family. Because at this time, what is important is to protect the soul of the state. It does not belong to anyone. River State is not nobody's enterprise. So you have to stand strong. And we fight. It's not just, this celebration today is for a purpose. It coincided with what happened last year. So I assure you of our support to make all the plans come to reality. We will get there. We're already there. God does not start and stop halfway. He takes you to the end. And it's because they have seen the end. That is why some of them will go and call my name. Some of them will stand and say they are apologizing for me. Look, let me tell you, nobody can apologize for me. As a matter of fact, I belong to that school of thought that if I am the only person that needs to stand on that side of right, I will stand there. I don't need anybody to stand with me. I cannot give my kidney or my liver to anybody. I won't. If that is the only reason for me to be loyal, I will not be. But I will not do the wrong thing. I will stand on the side of right. I make bold to say it. There is no security agency that in this state that I've called any day to go and do something wrong. I've never. I don't have any need for it. But I know what they do. And they keep failing because God has left them. Please, I want every one of you to join hands with us. We have a big task ahead of us. We have taken the soul of our state. We must secure it. We must bring this state back to where it used to be. And I tell you, with due respect, Dean, when you said our national anthem was changed, me, I like this new one. More especially where they say a nation built where no man is unique. That is my own take. If I in all every other grammar in that the one that is special to me is that one. And if that is where I stand, you should understand I can't be a party to oppressing anybody. And for the fact that I can't be a party to oppress anybody, by the special grace of God, nobody can oppress me.
Sure. Anyway, that's the God's son. The one you heard first is the Godfather. So when they were looting River State, now this one, they keep the accounts. He knows where all the bodies are buried. I mean, all the money they looted from River State. 1.4 trillion. You see, they are arresting people who stole billions. Yeye Bello stole 110 billion from Kogi in 80 years, sabi? Darius Ishaku stole 27 billion from Taraba. Akpabiole stole 110 billion from Akwa Ibom. On and on and on like that. Wike stole over 1.4 trillion naira. I told you the story here before. This guy was practically like a bailing out Sokoto State, Benue State, when he was governor of River State. Yeah. Whenever Autumn couldn't pay salary, he go run, go meet him fellow governor. Supposedly, with the Wike, they go bail him out. Still, they go chop the money. Now the person, the accountant general of River State, is now the governor. So because he knows where all the bodies were buried, with the Wike had to make sure that he's made the governor and get the immunity. Unfortunately, the whole thing didn't last 3 months. The guy had a change of mind. Did they hear him? All of them, they shout, God. They are so quick to call the name of God. Meanwhile, they are all criminals. So to say, all criminals. But it's just that some criminals are, in Nigeria, they have their supporters. The Fubara supporters, right? To them, Fubara is still like a better one because Fubara is a God-fearing criminal. Where the Wike now gogoro drinking devil criminal. Meanwhile, the Wike supporters believe that Fubara is devil, ingrate. Okay, where the Wike is a God-fearing criminal. They agree. So that is why you will see all their camps. Everybody will be pointing fingers. But guess the losers? The same people shouting in the 2 videos. The one shouting inside the church. The ones shouting at the campaign ground. All of them.
Normally.
Hang on. Here is what our guy had to say concerning this same reverse imbroglio.
I want to advise the pro-Wike group to stop all these desperations, all aimed at stopping the local government election, which cannot be possible. And I've just been informed this evening, just almost 5:30, when the court has already closed. Wana Chinwobo and his wife was running around the court, trying to get a suit filed and an expert order granted this evening. Even when they could not perfect the filing, they were shouting, those people filing were shouting in the court, we need it to be sorted out because the judge that will grant the expert is already waiting. So when you hear this kind of thing, they have put an application. By the time the court closed this evening, that case have not gotten a suit number. They have another one that are filing at the FCT High Court and another one in the same Federal High Court to stop the allocation that is supposed to be coming to River State. Look at the kind of madness people imagine and draft, that allocation that is supposed to go to the people of River State, a state you are from, should be seized because you want to make sure that the governor does not do anything to destabilize the state in preparation for you to try to see if you can defeat him at the next election, which is an impossible task. So I want to use this opportunity to advise this Chief Judge of Federal High Court Justice Soho. Nigerians are watching. Every day, per hour, per seconds, expert applications are being filed, all in favor of pro-Wike group, assigned to particular judges under your own watch. These are the kind of things that destroy democracy. These are the kind of things that can lead to collapse of democracy. The other day was a judgment, they should not be removed. The other day there's another judgment that budget cannot be passed. The other day there was another judgment, National Assembly cannot take them over. There's another judgment that an executive of a party that is Congress was held in violation of a court order should be allowed to remain. Then suddenly again another one is being filed just when the court has even closed in the night for the local government election to be stopped. Even when there's another one that judgment have been reserved for the local government election to be stopped. What is going on at that Federal High Court? So I want to use this opportunity to alert Nigerians of this strange, judicial, abracadabra people are perpetrating all in a bid to have access to public funds which does not belong to them. The local government election in River State will hold on October 3rd. The law, the reset law is simple. The electoral laws are very simple. That no court order can stop election. Why do we need to drag down at the Federal High Court because of Wike group? Do you want to destroy it completely? Almost over 36 suits there. Full because of one single individual. Is this what Justice Soho's Federal High Court will be known for? I listened to this Chief Justice of the Federation, CJN. You should start with Federal High Court in any reform you want to do. These things are becoming embarrassing. Court is closing, somebody is filing. Give me a suit number, so that you restrain a local government election that is going. There is a judgment of a Supreme Court that this local government election must be held. When they are held, you can go to court to challenge them. Supreme Court has already given a judgment on it. Even the federal government that they claim to be serving has also issued directive that anybody that doesn't have a democratically elected local government will not receive the LUG allocation. And then the pro-Wike group is running around the Federal High Court to stop that local government election from holding against the directive of their president, against the judgment of the Supreme Court. So let's not undermine the Federal High Court, because there is no judgment, there is no order that can stop that election from holding on October 5th. And I want them to hear this very clear. That election will hold on October 5th. The method of conduct of this election in some states have not been pleasant. But as we advance further, we will amend them. But this election must hold. So I don't agree to this idea of people keeping quiet, and then our Federal High Court is now being used as a place whereby if mosquito bite them in the night, injunction from the Federal High Court, if their wife does not sleep with the Federal High Court Abuja, we should not allow that to happen. So I want to allow the decision of the Federal High Court of this new strange application that have been filed, are being filed at the Federal High Court, even at the close of business, to get an order to stop the local government election from holding, and for a judgment that will nullify that local government election from holding. Let's not get involved in things that will continue to undermine and destroy the integrity of the federal.
Integrity, it's integrity. Which integrity? Your court integrity. Listen, however, all of you are going to need this Fubara's hospital, psychiatric hospital last.
It is this same Fubara that is building a general hospital, which I also included a psychiatric hospital, because they will need it very soon in their place. So tell them, what I have done in 1 year is what they did. Like I said, let them make me talk. Let them make me talk. It's only empty container that makes noise. If God has given you opportunity, eat your thing and keep quiet. God will continue to give us the strength to do the best for our people without fear.
God, everywhere, God, you know. So I saw where Tom was ranting. You know, Tom, the one that I usually claim that Tifnubu na her papa. So somehow she made a video that I kind of got on my own radar. And I don't know if you've seen it too. It's about the hardship in that contraption. And she's talking about this, my father's regime. I don't know what that even means. But listen.
Normally, on a normal day, EFCC chairman, you're not supposed to better for you. Could any doubt you? You know, good better for you. EFCC. Nothing concern me with EFCC staff. EFCC chairman could any pada down for you. Pastor to one look on you, Makpada Fia Jenny. You see, you and Cardoso, when my papa take position compensate, that's Cardoso and you and Cardoso.
We don't want to keep the people hungry and angry.
Dear father,
but you say, be patient.
Your loyalists don't level up under your regime. Nigeria has
there is no free beer parlor anymore.
You don't even need to contest. You don't need. All you need to do is to apply for the results. When you say the highest level of corruption in Nigeria is happening under my father's regime, EFCC, Cardoso will never wear suit for the past 25 to 30 years. You carry compensation. You take a whole sensitive position. The state of the nation, you take and compensate them. Now, that man does not know right from left, front from back. Pounds is on his journey to 2005. On behalf of my father, they are just scattering this country. EFCC chairman cannot hold common Yaya Bello. We are just hearing humongous billions. 16 cancer, 24 can only die from EFCC. Tala Robani ko die from your loss on you die from you. You see it? You see what loyalism costs? Daddy me, on behalf of you, they have destroyed this country. Finally, there was a country called Nigeria. There's no longer a country called Nigeria. Baba Jagaban, the people you are talking about, Biapalo, they have upgraded. It is now lounge. They are lounging. Which day they bid for contract again for this country? No more bidding of contract. Everything is just happening. That the meeting is for law. Or the honor law. Baba Jagaban, evidence law. What a Benola Nigeria is a gunner. This was not the agreement. You were supposed to bring people that will work. You are not supposed to bring loyalists. Why are you bringing loyalists? Are they stealing on behalf of you, Baba? Are they stealing on behalf of you? Because you can only bring people who are loyal to you when they have to report back to you. If not, where Cardoso has placed this country now? All those money they are talking